We're live. Hi, chat. We definitely didn't have any problems at all, and we have the correct number of people, and that's why the display is disproportionate.
We were having appropriate conversations 30 seconds ago as well.
Definitely stream safe.
Perfect for camera. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, okay, boys. We're getting into this. We only have you guys, but that's okay. We have the best ones here. And just like in the hit game Dispatch, yes, I would have said that regardless of who was here. Full disclosure. Anyways. But you get into it. You guys have like a week of rations. You guys have scouted the nearby Switzerland. You have found a bandit encampment, and you scouted the very, like, fucking lip of the great maw that has opened within the world. So, you guys have nothing but progress to be made. You guys are free. We have our resident sniper, Henry Stickman. We have our deposed leader, the fallen prince, Tal. We have the pyromaniac with the pyroplaniac. I don't fucking know where I'm going with that. Ash. We have the lady who is old comparatively to the people that live here, Grim. And we have the guy who has recently remembered his real name and has many piercings. Lucian playing. Tetsubo, right?
Yeah. Tetsukiba.
Tetsukiba. There we go. Tetsukiba.
Tetsukiba Ryu is the full name. Thumbs up.
We got our boys. They have their toys. Just to do what you want, guys. I don't fucking know. There's 5 of you. Half your party's here.
All these toys, but no lube.
Yeah, that's literally what you guys have. No, it's actually quite the opposite. You have a modicum of lube and no toys, actually.
Oh my god. I have to use my hands.
Yeah.
Why is God forsaking me?
Let's get to work.
So which party? Last time we were split. So who are we starting off as?
You're the whole group. You guys came back together and like met up with the stuff that you had actually collected. Food party came back with food. Info party came back with info. Bandit party came back with injuries and a small amount of loot. And you guys then went at the end of the session to scout the abyss hole. Decided 3 people were really not enough to go into the abyss hole, and came back, and that's where we're picking back up. You guys mark off 1 day's ration as you sleep, get a long rest, and eat your yummers.
Excuse me. What happened to the corpse that we brought back?
We threw it into the fire pit.
Okay, good.
Well, gentlemen, I believe we should go after the one of these bounties. We have the science individual. We also have, as you know, the fox lady thing.
Yes. I think from what I saw, it was a full encampment of people. For the fox lady, we might want all of our people here together. I will say, during the scientist guy, I might not be too useful in terms of attacking. However, I should be able to keep you all alive. So if we do that, we might have a way to get some money so we can actually get some food going.
Copy that.
You guys want me to come? General Munchkin Man?
Anything for you, Mr. Munchkin.
Absolutely. General Munchkin Man.
You know what? You are good father. So sure, Mr. Munchkin Man, you can come.
He's the strongest. What do you mean?
Is he the strongest?
No one's
No.
seen him fight so far. You guys sent him fishing.
Look at his aura, dude. I don't know.
Look at his.
Uh,
Can I get a vibe check? Like
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know,
go
what it-
roll a martial check.
Okay, what's my martial stat? What would that be?
I'm pretty sure it's
wouldn't that be
strength.
Ninja?
No,
Strength? Okay.
because that's a sensory check, and none of you have fucking sensory. So this would be you looking at him and being like,
Um, so 17 plus, I think it's, got it pull up. I should have had this up already. Hold on.
You can roll on your little dice.
Plus 3, so 20. No, wait. Yes. So 20.
Okie splokey. So you get
Which
20.
is one lucky thing for me.
You think you could definitely beat Grim in a fight. Like if you're just looking at the two of them. You think it's close though. The crazy thing is you think you and him are about comparable. It's a pretty close one though. You're not like 100% convinced either way, but like, yeah, you think he's definitely stronger than some of your party and weaker than other of your party.
Okay. Yeah, you should definitely come, Mr. Munchkin.
Yippee!
We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Are any of us particularly stealthy?
No.
I am.
You are.
I'm
You
very
are.
stealthy.
Okay.
Interesting.
I mean, he did get into here without any of us
Yeah,
noticing.
I've never noticed him without him speaking. Sorry. Think it through.
That's actually true. So I could aid you in your stealth. Once we get up to whatever laboratory we find, and we could scout out there.
Okie dokie,
We'd
that
have to
sounds
actually do
fine.
that first.
That's what I'm good at, scouting.
So we're going to go fight the scientist, yes?
I believe so.
Leader?
Leader?
Well,
Hey, I'll look to you.
if everyone is agreeing on this, then it's decided. We will go towards the scientists, bring them down, get paid money, and maybe start building a foundation in our base. That sounds like a good plan.
Okay.
All right.
Then let's go.
Let's do this.
U6 starts skipping off.
Mhm.
I have a decent tracking thing, so I'm not sure exactly what role that would be, but I want to try to do that.
Alright, yeah, go on.
To perceive too.
I
Yeah,
think the DC is like
one of the
4.
that sounds about correct. It'd be a survival check for you, a perception for Grim.
I got a 15 with modifier.
That passes the DC. Yes.
Perceiving.
Roll your perceiving.
No.
I'm actually seeing what General Munchkin Man can do.
Little did Rise know he created a scouting monster.
The strongest among us.
Among Us?
He's very disappointing for being quote the strongest among us. You know, he certainly is a Among Us, all right. That's all I have to say, honestly. That's it. 1 second, I had to go and do the. I need to find his clan. Where's his clan?
I'm the strongest, dude.
It's somewhere in there because I know which one you're talking about. It sucks because I think it's literally in the middle of what you're looking through Rise.
Yeah, I found it. I know what he is. Okay. Yeah, no, he's pretty good at scouting, it turns out. Let's see. So you got he rolls. Oh yeah, he scouts with such effectiveness. So 3 of you together managed to catch on to the scent of the rogue scientist, and it seems like he's fleeing the country. That he's not moving in one given location. He's not. There's not an attack to be had. It's him and a small gang of guys, a small gangle of guys, if you will, going out. And we seem to have this weird sort of orb between them. Like this weird sort of orb large enough to fit a human inside of. And there's what appears to be some sort of flesh-like golem. 2 little floaty drones over him. And then 2 small little constructs just made out of like copper. Like 2 little copper clockwork guys who almost are like walking beside him very robotically. And like 1 real living guy who's like with him. The scientist himself has like shock white hair, a hunched back, and a large electrical apparatus emerging from his back, seeming like he's replaced many bits of himself with cybernetics, almost like he's some sort of Frankenstein.
Oh my god, it's Ben! Oh my god!
And then your snake man appears out of nowhere. We're live.
Oh,
Where were you hiding then? I mean, not that.
He's actually the stealthy one, the stealthiest out of all of us, unironically.
Mm-hmm.
so where did you come
I
from?
apologize for my deadness. I had set an alarm, so I woke up a little to wake up early for this, and I slept through it. So I apologize.
No worries.
No worries, Benny Maru.
We're about to beat a scientist's death.
Yes.
We're just deciding how to do it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, everybody's going on this mission.
Everyone, yep.
We're jumping him.
We're jumping a science man.
Imagine the whole Akatsuki jumping some poor fucking guy. Like, what the fuck do you do? They just like
Your days are
7
numbered, scientist man.
7 dudes just show up. You're like, oh my god, I'm not even like a fucking tailed beast. I'm a guy. I'm like a Jonin rank ninja. What's going on?
We need to make
Nothing.
that bread, get our paper up.
They're all mostly children too.
Yeah.
The most advanced technology they probably had like access to was the fucking Naruto, Robo Naruto fucking blueprints and shit.
Okay. How do we want to jump this guy? Who are we killing first, I guess? He has constructs and those, I can't really do much with those people.
Does anyone have a lightning release?
No, I just have water and medical.
Lightning scares me a lot.
So that's a no on that, I don't think.
That is correct. That is a no.
I can-
I wouldn't dare touch it.
Yeah, you have medical
I can
and,
probably deal with the contracts.
normal.
but-
He has fire. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if we know, is there like any information about the ninja that travels with him or the guy that travels with him, if he's even a ninja?
No.
I say maybe we try to get a surprise off on him. You know? Pick them off.
Mhm.
Well, maybe we could convince him to turn himself in.
That ain't happening.
How do we know? We don't even know why he's on the route.
Does he
We
wait? So
do.
does
He
he
stole
does he
experimental
like
technology.
Did he steal it, or is he
no?
probably going
He
to claim it's
stole
his
it.
tech? He seems pretty well versed in it.
I mean, I
Either
could
way, I'm not
probably
actually that
use.
sympathetic to this guy's cause. I say we just bum rush him. He's not that strong.
Right. We also don't know
Right.
what the
Freaky
tech can
ability,
do.
so. Alright.
We don't know what the
Right.
tech can
Does
do
he see
either.
it?
The last thing I want to do is get caught up in an explosion.
Does he see us?
No.
Not to your
Think they just-
knowledge.
Not to our knowledge. Is there a place like a place from above where I can probably jump down from to try to fucking hit him?
No, he's
Old-fashioned
out in
Assassin's
the
Creed
open.
style?
He's actively attempting to like flee the country with his robo guards and his one dude with this weird giant orb. And you know, you're actually kind of surprised you caught on. If you didn't have two separate trackers, you think this would have been a long process
To even find his location, because it seems like he's been moving non-stop, likely taking shifts with like the other guy to be who's awake and who's watching, and also secondarily to that, continuing to move throughout like the night via having the constructs move and things like that. It's been non-stop movement since he fled the small village.
Hmm.
Yato,
Yes.
I think you might have more better use than I will with this. And I'm gonna give you the paper bomb that I have.
All right. Let me see. Do I have kunai or shuriken?
Oh, but
I-
regardless, you'll be better with it than me.
You know, perhaps this guy would be a better ally than an enemy.
You know, I was gonna say that, but it seemed everyone else was like pretty hell-bent on attacking him. You know, I'm kind of just happy to do whatever, but I kind of think you had the right idea, Town, because didn't some of the bounties say he's worth like a pathetic amount dead, and if we don't return the technology, it's worth like next to nothing, but if we return him alive with the technology, it's worth like a fortune?
Yes. And we also don't know how strong he is. All we know is that Switzerland hates him, which makes him useful to us. Because we're not exactly Switzerland's greatest soldiers or anything.
So then we can.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
talk to him. That's how.
Well, before you do
He's
so,
gonna talk no to him.
if something goes wrong, you should have a word to say to let us know that, you know, it's not going
Praise
the way
will
you want.
be my luck never runs out.
Oh,
Got
I
it.
could be on your shoulder and pretend to be a pet cat. People like
I like-
people who are empathetic towards animals.
True, Mr. Munchkin Man. Get on here.
He jumps on your shoulder and loafs.
Alright, I'm gonna go walk up friendly.
Okay, everyone who's not Michael, make a stealth check. Michael, make a make a raw charisma. No skill, just like raw charisma.
Okay. With the modifier, obviously.
Yeah, with the modifier, obviously. Yeah.
Is my modifier.
Oh. Okay. I got a raw 15
Stealthiest
plus my mods.
Oh,
That didn't work.
That's
2.
bad.
2.
With the modifier, it's 7.
I just rolled
Okay.
a 12.
So, you quickly notice that any chance of surprise round is gone with you approaching him, and Grim is like didn't have enough time to hide. She's way taller than all the other people because everyone else in this group are like academy age.
I got a 18 in total.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Somebody else fucked up.
No one else got daddy
What?
one.
Someone rolled a fucking 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys will
Also,
work
Oh
on
my
it.
you can
God.
you can
You
roll on
have
the little
one
tray in here,
job.
and you can save rolls too, if you want. If you can save with the I'm helping Tyson. That's kind of pointless. Oh, you don't have your table out. One sec. Let me fix that for you. That if you hit this button, you get your table.
Fine, I'll get in the fucking.
And that's why you couldn't roll on the table because you did have it, but now you have that. There you go. I'll pop this open too.
And I guess I'll just say, you need a hand there? Not something casual like that.
Okay, so he looks to your friends, and his constructs, like, immediately arm themselves, but he's not hostile towards you. You see his brain processing, and he grabs his head, and he's like, well, you haven't attacked me yet, and we are about equal in numbers. As he pushes his glasses up, and he's like, so that does win you some favor with me. Why would you help me? There is a bounty on my head. I am not a fool. We still live within the land of mud.
Well, me and my friends are not exactly friends of the law. There's only self-interest in pursuing your bounty, if there's an interest in it. There's no reason for us to pursue noble ends such as catching supposed criminals such as yourself.
Supposed criminals, that's what they're playing this off as. Figures.
I personally, Mr. Scientist, man, do I actually know his name from the bounty?
No, they just called him, like,
Yeah.
a rogue scientist.
I want to know your side of the story. I don't particularly find the courts of the land of mud quite just.
Roll,
as it were.
persuasion.
Okay. Roll. 8 plus 3 is 11.
11. General Munchkin Man gives you a +2.
Nice.
So with General Munchkin Man, you barely managed to get it. And you being like, oh yes, I want to. He goes, the spirit beasts, they're fake. He yells. I found how they were created, and as I tried to spread this information to the common folk, they branded me a criminal and my knowledge as forbidden.
I see. The spirit beast of the village, you mean?
Yes. The great deer was once a man, a guy.
Just a guy.
Yes.
I'm just a boy that's a
Oh.
girl. And
Well,
boy.
would you mind telling me your name, sir?
My name.
Hal.
My name is Doctor. 1 second. Let me see. I don't know how to put it.
Dr. Mobius.
Strange.
Doctor Strange is low-key badass.
True.
That doesn't
My name
help.
is
I don't know. It
John
doesn't tell
Dr.
me how to say the name, which it doesn't help because I don't speak Japanese fucking kanji. That's like.
I can't believe the kanji just says strange.
That would be hilarious.
Pronunciation. Oh god, okay. Yeah, okay, how to pronounce it? That doesn't help. I think it played through the stream though, so oh no, there's stream heard. Good work. Fuck. Yeah. Oh god, okay. Anyways, his name is Doctor, and then the word shock in Japanese.
Dr. Shot.
Yeah. It is literally just okay. Of course, it is just Shaku.
Shakaru? Okay.
Yeah, Doctor Shaku.
Shock.
As to be fair, I don't read kanji, and it would only ever pump out the pronunciation in like the fucking kanji form, and then wouldn't play the pronunciation. So I was like, I just have to be stupid, huh?
So,
Why are we
Dr.
grabbing?
Shakaru. Would you mind telling me exactly who put the bounty on your head? It was this village leadership,
It was
was
the church.
the church.
Oh,
Oh.
You see,
I see.
they worship the deer like a god. They say that it is what grants them protection. It gives them money. The village, you see, it once was a great mercenary village. Stop with the candles! I'm killing all the candles.
Stop it!
Why?
Schizophrenia.
No, no,
Candle.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's this fucking mercenary guy who's just taking out a bunch of candles.
Yeah, exactly. And you see, he will, but he will go, you'll see. Long I figured out the secret of it all. For once, there was, we were a mercenary village like all the others. But eventually we switched to things like tourism and more peaceful interactions to stop the consistent raiding. It's not in the best interest of the noble folk and the rich to destroy their own vacation destination and shopping center. It made for good neutral ground. But it needed protection. Because we couldn't have an upstanding army anymore. So we moved on, and at first they tried things like these lesser constructs. He points to like his little clockwork guy, and he's like, there once it was enough to have basic military, to function as a basic military, security cameras and the like. We were fast to develop with knowledge from the clouds. However, it wasn't enough. Still, there would be invasions, so they allowed us to hire mercenaries. But still, it was not enough. Until one day, a creature showed up from the great tree. And soon after, at first it was fake. It was all hogwash. The church said there are great spirits that protect us, and would just use sage beast and other some basic summons. But one of them was real. From this tree emerged the elk. And the elk had great and mighty power beyond most typical ninja. He could defeat a whole squad of Jonin on his own accord. And so they worshipped him like a god. But I figured out he was artificially created. Through the giant hole that opened up in the world, the abyss crater, there's a curse within it. Within the crater, there is some sort of energy that has a transformative property. And he points to the orb. This orb could reverse the transformation on the elk, or imbue it into another person, where they would be able to turn into one of these, quote, great spirit beasts. But when I brought this information to the public, the church would have had me killed. I got some information out, yes, but they managed to chase me out of town, but I managed to keep my creation. Any material from the abyss is highly guarded.
I see. Can I roll an insight check real quick?
Sure.
Just to see.
General Munch Command gives you a +2.
What is that? 15 then? Yeah.
Yeah, 15. You can tell he's mostly telling the truth, yeah. Mostly.
Okay.
He's telling the
All
truth
right.
at least as he knows it, but you also get the feeling he's smart enough to be pessimistic enough that he knows he doesn't know everything, because he knows he doesn't know the church's side of the story, but from his perspective, this is the absolute truth.
And so, Mr. Shocker, what are your ambitions?
Now
It
I must
sounds
flee
like
the country.
Well, why flee? You've done nothing wrong.
They won't see it as that, and the village is in decline. The White Fang will seek to destroy the elk for some reason, and the mercenaries, there's another group of hunters. And my worry is that the two of them will join forces, and with the village in disarray by my discovery, and the church and the scientific community at each other's throat, I worry they will get a direct line to the tree. And surely, if they're planning to kill the deer, they have some sort of plan behind it. If they succeed, the village would be crippled. No defenses? I'm sure people, even like people like you, would likely destroy the village, or the neighboring nation would vassalize it. If it had no protections and was at its own community's throat.
What if we could persuade the people you were correct? That, in fact, the security they rely on is nothing more than an illusion. Wouldn't that exonerate you and give the people the opportunity to unite against external threats? Doesn't that appear to be a more noble and even successful goal than fleeing to some unknown country where your capture is likely inevitable? Even you must admit.
Well, if I get out of the country, I'm already exonerated in a nearby one. It wouldn't matter. I could trade my scientific prowess in exchange for protections. With no standing military, there's very little the Land of Mud could do to return me here, unless they were willing to trade vast quantities of their own wealth, which I feel I could make up for. That said, if I could share my research with more, it would be better to stay in peaceful territory with all that is brewing.
I would feel the same in your position. What if we helped you demonstrate to the people that there's inconsistencies with the church's story and helped secure the village's future?
Yes. And then I suppose I would trust you.
Well, I'll give a token of our trust. I will call my colleagues out, and I'll go ahead and signal to everyone to come out of the hiding places.
Grim's been standing out. in
Well,
the
besides that guy, which everyone saw.
I don't hide very well, sorry. I'm
It's okay.
above 4 feet tall.
Crazy.
What would we need to demonstrate to these villagers the truth? What should we do?
It is quite risky. But if you are the less than savory type, and I'm sure there'd be great rewards, I have a theory. He pushes his glasses up. The deer is rarely seen by the public unless needed for defense. I believe that this transformative property of the abyss is not a pleasant one, that it is not a blessing, but rather a curse that makes one lose their faculties. I believe that the poor beast is bound to that tree, and if that tree is destroyed, so is it. My early geothermic readings suggest that the tree's roots move all the way into the third layer of the abyss. If you were to somehow sneak into the deer's enclosure and coax it within the orb, the transformative properties could be reversed, restoring beast to man.
See, this sounds like a good prospect. How would you feel on working together and coming back to camp with us, so we can figure this out there?
Well, you see, while I wish to help you, I have very little practical experience in the field, beyond my baseline abilities from my clan and considerable intellect. My resources have mostly been ran dry. I could grant you one piece of Abyss Tech and the orb preemptively, and then should I be exonerated and return to the village upon your success, then I could grant you additional resources as a thank you, though I fear there's little I could do to help. I could take shelter in a nearby cabin next to the village, however.
That sounds like a plan to me. We will take the orb and your piece of tech and see what we can do. And we will signal for you once it's done.
Okay. I am trusting in you, Tal. And he'll grant you this orb that is literally the size of a human person. Whoever is carrying the orb is considered to be over encumbered, regardless of how much carry capacity they have. But only the first level of over encumbered.
I'll toss that to Henry. Just because it's funny because he's so thin.
Oh,
anyways.
Yeah.
And the tech, sir.
He will take something out of his pocket, but it is a prototype. But if you were to bring me more abyssal tech or more abyssal samples, I could likely improve my research, assuming that I'm exonerated and the village remains standing. And he will hand you a level 1 shock catalyst.
I'll give that to the responsible adult.
Okay.
Oh, this is definitely something.
This should help you.
As soon as you pick it up, you find yourself able to cast 1 D rank lightning jutsu using your own chakra supply.
Oh. All right. Sure.
You now have something to attack with other than blood. And this covers one of your main weaknesses, constructs.
I genuinely prefer attacking flesh people, but I suppose so.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, Doctor, and we will be in touch.
I look forward to the good news. And then him and his boys move on.
Well, gentlemen, that was successful.
Tell.
Yes.
Do you fully trust him?
I don't trust anyone fully.
I
Right.
thought we came here to capture that guy and make some cash.
We
We
came
were,
to
but
advance our interest.
yes, as Tao has demonstrated, although we could have gone a small fortune, we got something way more important. Information. Although this information may or may not be true, this could still help us in the long run because we wouldn't know that some of the tailed beasts in this world are conjured up or transformed. They're fake. Some might be real, some might be not. But now we know, and we can move forward with this information to help broaden our interests.
Yes. In fact, we learned quite a bit about the village, its character, its history. I wouldn't be surprised if the Fox Lady has a similar story to tell us. And in fact, that would be my next move, sir. I believe
We've
we should.
already killed two of her people. Might be a little bit harder.
It might.
Although they attacked us first.
However, it's still probably worth investigating before we move on either the village or the abyss. We need more information.
Indeed.
If you say so.
And how would you go about conversating?
I'll have to figure that out when I see her.
Also, Tetsu, you saw her up in front. You felt what she could imbue onto people.
Yeah. It was I'm very fortunate to be what I am, because I think if anybody were else in my position, they probably would have died.
Exciting.
I see.
And I think while we could talk with them, we should still be more careful with them than the scientist, because she does have one of the tailed beast Kurama's chakra signature on it, so we should be on guard.
That's true.
I concur with that.
So, what, we just
Sure.
go and try to set up a meeting with this woman?
I think we should track her down and approach her in a similar manner in case it goes hostile.
We already know where their Bane camp is.
Aye. Should
And
be easy.
although we have killed their men, they did attack us first.
Indeed.
We did also take the corpse of their people away from them.
The corpse simply exploded. I don't know what you mean.
Sure.
That's the spirit.
All right,
Alright.
leader. After you.
As I will lead my group back to our little base.
Group leader.
Yes.
I did lead us home.
So, you guys go back to your
And I will-
house.
Yeah. All right.
I think we should start tracking them down immediately, sir.
I think you are correct. I think we should track them down, but we should make a little plan. A plan of A and B. A is for talking with them, taking a meeting, seeing their side. B is if they are hostile to us or we think they are a threat.
Is she wanted dead or alive, or only alive?
I'll pull up the poster. What does it say? Right.
Dead. Exclusively.
That lets us know that they don't want her talking.
Yep.
So we should try for plan A, because I think moreover, I think she might have stolen the Kurama Chakra's signature weapon instead of it was given to her. So she might not be with the village, but is no longer welcome there.
Are we sure that it's from Kurama and it's not an actual spirit beast based weapon?
We don't know anything.
Now that you mentioned that, we don't know. And maybe that is why they want her dead, is because she might also have a side of this
Story.
story.
Indeed. The only thing I'm worried about is the long term of us having all these people around.
Well, if we do not talk to them and we attack them first, we've already taken a side. If we talk to them,
Indeed.
at least we can pick a side.
Indeed.
Um,
Just worry about the long term.
let's go. I'll use the same phrase if there's trouble, and I will approach the same manner. Perhaps a little bit more cautious.
Are
what
we
do you think?
going to the
Just in
base?
case.
Or going to find the fox lady.
Alrighty, then I cast chakra skin on myself.
I will also cast fucking dust particle. I'm not going approaching without armor.
Okay.
Can I
So,
actually can I go with you just in case? I'm not the best at stealthing, and I feel like trying to hide from them is just gonna make it look worse.
Actually, can I just not go? Is that an option?
No, we need you. If a fight breaks out, we're gonna need all hands here.
Fine. More than likely though, I will probably end up sticking to the back. I don't want her directly seeing me, seeing as how she got a really good look at me.
And I will go with you as well, because a leader shouldn't be hiding behind his men.
All right, let's go.
okay.
I'll point them in the direction where it was.
You guys go to the White Bank outpost. Who's leading?
I am.
He and me are probably like side by side.
Okay, you two are side by side walking forward. And I need so like you're being obvious about it, right? Like you two are walking
Yeah.
forward. Okay.
Yes.
We're walking up very peacefully. There's
I need both of you to roll me persuasion checks.
You got it.
Do I still have the cat on my shoulder?
Yeah, sure. Whichever one's command save.
10 plus 3 plus 2, so 15.
And plus 3 plus 2?
2
That's
from
7.
the cat.
That's 17, buddy.
Oh, what? Okay, 17, I guess. I don't.
Okay.
And
You have 2 bandages?
it's 10 plus that.
I'm so sorry, the number I was looking for was 20.
That's 22, actually. Sorry.
At 32, actually.
Mm.
That is literally
so-
how fucking 3.5 works sometimes. So don't get me wrong, I love 3.5 a lot, but it's also like sometimes they're like, actually the set DC for this is 25 because it's meant to be, you know, easily hittable mid-level.
A godly action.
Well, no, it's not even a godly action. Like it's not like that. Just using use magic device to lie about your alignments, that shit. Right? So it's like it's 25.
Yeah.
that would be a 22.
Crazy how you actually hit that. Anyways. You immediately realize how fucking stupid this is, as 16 guns are leveled directly at you. And you realize that if you two were not charismatic and didn't have a cat on your shoulder right now, you likely would have one of you two literally would probably be dead. As you look at the wall, as ever since the last encounter with the with you guys, and they seem to be in high alert. Like, there's no one outside the base anymore. There are additional cavalry spikes and base lines of metal shillings across. And as you're approaching, you even realize there are punji traps, as well as caltrops for traps, as well. And so, there's like all these different things, and then 16 might be a bit of an overstatement for guns, but like, there are at least 16 people over the walls aiming heavy crossbows at you, as well as at least 8 people with real guns all locked upon you. Now, there's a very important thing, though. You two look, you're approaching very peacefully. This is what saves you. As both of you are, like, hands up, seemingly, like, surrendering, that sort of deal. But now the question is, what does everyone who is not the cat, Tal, and Ash do in this moment? Your friends are rapidly being surrounded. There is enough firepower on them to kill them. And they don't seem to have noticed you guys because everyone else is hanging back far enough that they haven't been spotted immediately with this distraction. So what is Henry, Taco, Tetsu, and Grim doing?
And heard the words being spoken, so there's no point.
Hi, yes, I'm Tetsu. I'm going to cross my arms and kind of grin seeing them get surrounded as I take like 20 steps back and kind of just keep watch from us getting surrounded behind us.
I'll probably just do the same.
Okay. Yeah, so what about you, Ben, and what about you, X?
What are the
I-
chances that I can infiltrate the base?
This fucking dumbass.
I don't think that's a good idea there, bud.
Like -6.
Nah, let him cook. Let him cook.
He's gonna get cooked.
If I die, I reincarnate as the evil spirit against.
I can't believe that's canon. If you die, it's actually the other way around.
Yeah. I will
Bryce,
say
keep
before any of
it to
them
the
do
straight.
anything.
If I try to sneak into their base, would I be most likely caught and killed?
Alright, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
It's up to.
Yes, most likely, because
I could tell you,
I'm
yes.
yes, because
I'm
if they
gonna-
are willing to attack us, Ben, just imagine a guy sneaking in as they think we are a distraction for you to get to their leader.
I'm explicitly gonna say with my hands up, hold on, we're just here to talk. We're here peacefully.
Gentlemen and ladies, I know we got off on the wrong foot. You attacked us, and we attacked you.
Wait, what?
But we need to talk with your leader. Do what you must.
Don't do that. Don't
Okay.
do what you want.
Don't do it too much because that would be
Don't
riddling
do
us
that.
with holes, actually. So please, actually, forget what he said. You say it rapidly. Okay. So Ben, at this point, what do? Your other three of your friends have backed off, waiting in the bushes, and you're kind of in the middle. This is your last chance to decide to do something before we go into moving the scene forward.
I'm not good at talking. I'm much better at sneaking around, being a sneaky boy.
No, don't do
You'll be better being dead too. It's your life though.
it. If they shoot me, I'm grabbing Mr. Munchkin Man and putting him in front of me. Takes all the bullets.
Don't think it will work. You think that you'll? I like the problem is I would roll for it, obviously, but the problem is there's no way in hell I wouldn't like because what would happen here is how they're statted is like there's 4 peasant swarms, 4 elites, the leader, and then like a handful of chaff, like level less than 1 ninjas, but separate from the peasant mobs. But that would still be, if I was doing this right now, if they were to attack you, hypothetically, all 4 elites would get their gunshots, and then 2 of the peasant mobs would get 2 rounds of attacks, and then, like, the 4 chaff would get, so it'd be, like, 12 shots on you. So, like, you might live. It's not instant death as in, no, yeah, 100% you're instantly gone, but there's, like, enough where if everyone gets the average roll, it's enough to kill 2 people. If they just are, like, in the open, you know? So,
Right. Plus, yeah. Okay. What are you gonna do, Ben? Quick. We
Yep,
gotta move the
quick.
scene.
I'll
I think
stand
I'm
down.
gonna let
I'll
you
walk.
talk, Michael.
I'll walk up with
Oh,
Michael with Tal and Ash.
Okay, so you guys will watch as the snake man approaches, hands also up. Ben, I need you to make a persuasion check as you're approaching. As you two are talking and being surrounded, because at this point, they're sending people who are more expendable out towards you, but you're still all under, like I said, 12 shots worth of fire power are on you. And they're sending out the equivalent of, like, a peasant mob and 3 chaff ninja to, like, actually surround you and grab you. And it's at that point the snake man walks up. So go on. Roll persuasion, Ben.
My what?
Man,
Actually, how
the
big is-
kitchen smells like burnt
It's just a
fish in
sweet
here.
roll, baby. Here we
Like
go. That is.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So as you walk up, Ash, you are shockingly not being shot. However, Tal, General Munchkin Man, and Taco, you two, 2/3, are grabbed by the chaff ninja and quickly put into chakra restraining cuffs.
Now we have
Wait,
to kill
I got
everybody.
shot.
wait, who is specifically?
You are being grabbed by 2 people and put into chakra restraining cuffs, as well as the snake man who just approached you. Luckily for you, though, Tal, you realize they seem to think that General Munchkin Man is just a normal cat who is still on your shoulder. You know he's not. They don't.
Right.
So you're in now Chakra's restraining cuffs. So what these do is they don't completely cut you off from Chakra, but they make it significantly harder to use Chakra. So for instance, hand signs are restricted. You only have the equivalent of 1 usable hand, rather than having both, because they're stuck together. And it doubles the cost of all jutsu. And concentration. So you two are, like, grabbed by 2 of these chaff ninjas each, with, like, a sword to each of you as, like, the peasant mob disperses into 2 groups of, like, peasants, essentially. And they, like, grab you, and start pulling you in, to the fort. And Ash, you're like, one of the elites will approach you and go, "Only the boss talks to the boss. Your friends are collateral, and if we don't like what they say," moves his finger across his throat.
Waste my
Do I
time.
have these cuffs on me?
Yes. So as a reminder, they make it so you only have the equivalent of 1 usable hand instead of 2. They also double the cost of concentration and jutsu casting. And you're being escorted in by 1 elite now at this point. Tyson. What
Alrighty.
does the other 3 do who are not currently being pulled in?
I told them we should have killed all of them, but they wanted to talk.
Yeah, no, I knew.
So
this
are we
was a
gonna
bad
blow
idea.
this place up or what? Honestly, I don't see Ash talking his way out of this.
I don't see Ash talking his way out of this, but honestly, I don't see us being able to get them out of there either. Honestly, at this point, it would be
I
a
would win.
suicide mission. Really?
I would win. Also,
hell
if
you're
you
winning?
haven't noticed, I don't think Tally uses chakra. Or if he does, it's very weak.
Yeah, no, I definitely see that.
Hey, Rise, what's the chance of me just like doing something funny and like dislocating my my thumb to get the handcuffs off?
You could
The
certainly.
actual
gonna
ninja
say-
in the party.
I'm gonna look at Ben. What's your character's name?
Yato.
Yeah, I'm
I've
gonna
been
see
saying
Yato's
Taco
body
'cause
language.
I keep getting Tetsu and Yacha fused together.
I'm gonna I want to see
Oh, God.
Yato's like body language and just kind of like do a not like a no head signal.
No, cook! The kitchen smells so good right now. I love the smell of burning pans.
So this puts us in a terrible business relation because now it looks like we're subservient to them. I don't really feel like that.
Yeah.
Henry, how do you feel?
Let's see. On one end, yeah, it would kind of suck being under their heels for now, but eventually we could gain influence over time, and maybe we could cause a civil war within their tribe.
Yeah,
I will
that could
not be a
happen,
slave.
maybe, but like I don't really feel like it, and that's a lot of work.
Like 2
And
years from
I
now, I'm
just got
not sure our
employed.
prospects are looking great in this
I
new job.
I also this is my first job I've ever had in my life, so you know the
I just
management's
came
pretty
in here by
lax.
myself and decapitated her.
Plus, we also have to be kind of realistic about this here too. They're surrounded
They
by a lot of people, they're probably restrained on some level.
and if only we
Oh
had
no,
a jutsu
guaranteed.
that
I
could
can
help
see
with
it from
this
here.
here.
I'm looking at the restraints as we're
I'm
talking.
looks at fucking Tetsu.
Yeah.
If only somebody had a jutsu to do something here.
Oh, you
Alright.
think I'm gonna just waltz in there and do what I did last time?
You don't need to.
Well, then what are you suggesting at this point? Because I don't see a
We're gonna
way
have
this
to
is
do
gonna work.
something unless you want to see what Ash is cooking.
Ooh, I got an idea.
Ugh.
Or you want to
Smells
see what
right.
Yato, for God's sake, is going to do.
Why
Okay,
does
what's
this
your
Right,
plan,
how-
Yato?
smell
Sure.
so burnt?
How observed are we being right now? Like, is
Quite a
everyone's
bit.
eyes on-
There's like you're led inside, and you're slowly being led to like there's like a cage, a giant cage, and it is covered by like a privacy tent, but it only covers about half of it, right? And so you're being led towards that ginormous cage. You and Tal and General Munchkin Man, and you're now inside the base. So people are now heavily focused on that wall, leaving the minimum amount of security on the other 3 sides of the fortress. However,
Oh,
you're
I know what I gotta do.
inside, and there's like now 2 peasant mobs who are like watching you, and at least like 5
Hey, Rise.
chuff ninja. So
I have an idea, but I'm not quite sure this is as good as whatever I was going to do.
okay.
You know what, Grim? You want me to do something? I've got something we can do.
Did you tell me before you do it, or what?
Maybe
Nah, you're gonna follow my coattails.
Okay, in that case
As
we
I
oh what?
Okay, I was gonna say
I
we
will.
okay.
Don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah, what are you doing? So,
I
Well, this is now
am
at the
going
same
to
time.
spend 5 chakra,
mm-hmm.
turn the ground underneath me into sand, and sink 30 feet down into the ground.
Okay, you sink 30 feet down into the ground. Put a pause on that.
I now have a
Yeah.
movement speed. I now have a what is it called? A fucking
Bro?
burrow speed of 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And I can form a tunnel that allows for one person to walk through at a time, to which I do so that way the others can follow.
Okay.
And I am going to make my way underneath the camp.
Okay.
Hey,
So
Rise.
that's my name.
How plausible is it that I can use my venom due to its toxicity to try to melt the handcuffs?
Actually pretty reasonable. They're chakra resistant. So it kind of is one of those things where you can build something to be magic resistant, or you can build it to be physically lasting. So the cuffs are fairly weak against mundane phenomena, comparatively. but you know how to go. You could probably do it. It'd probably take you like a few minutes though.
What if I were to do it to someone else? Because I'm assuming our hands are behind our back.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to Tal and I'm gonna bite his handcuffs.
Okay.
Oh my god,
Tal.
this kitchen is on fire,
Tal,
bro.
what do you do? The snake man undoes his mask and begins going over towards your handcuffs to bite them.
Before Tyson, you gonna do that thing or no? Is that changed?
Yeah,
No, I
nice.
think I think we're already two things, so I'm just gonna ball.
Then I will let him as long as I am. I will watch out for guards. If there's a higher probability I won't get caught, I will let him do it.
Okay. So in that case,
I will just use my common sense.
I mean, I can stealth for it.
yes, that's what I need to happen. I need 1, you to stealth, Yato. 2, I need you to stealth, Tetsu. And then finally, I need you to make a perception check to play Lookout Tal. You don't get a +2 to this. General Munchkin ain't that cool.
How the fuck did you get a 0?
Nah, bro.
You mean a
My
wait?
that's
We really need
perception.
to. We really need to make a stealth check 30 feet underneath the base.
No,
Yeah.
it's not for you.
No, I said that you
I
do because
got
you said to cast the jutsu.
I got a 23.
I got a 6 for perception.
Remember, jutsu are more stealthy than spells because if this was 3.5, you'd be yelling, "I am burrowing!" waving your arms around and then start burrowing stealthily. It's not that bad in Naruto 5e, but you do still have, like, your chakra fluctuates and you're still going ninja hand signs.
13.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
So,
Oh.
dopamine junkie, my dear friend Tal. You do not see the guards because the privacy curtain is like kind of in the way, so you just assume, well, if I can't see them, they can't see me. Not seeing that they see you. The thing is, though, he's stealthy enough that they don't see him.
Right.
So
and he's behind me.
And he's behind you. So you're good. So like I said, you're not aware that the guards are aware of you. But you also aren't aware that they're not aware of him. So I guess roleplay with that in mind as your cuffs are broken.
I'm just gonna keep my hands behind my back, pretending like I'm still in trouble. And then I'm actually gonna slowly walk behind him. And then I'm going to.
I was gonna say I can get myself out of the cuffs.
I was gonna see if I could help him get off the cuffs off. Assist.
General Munchkin Man will nod his head no, and then point to his claws and make like a little lockpick with his claws. And wink at you.
I like that.
Keep cooking.
I'm gonna wink at that.
I told you he was the strongest.
Let's go. I'll give him the signal to go ahead.
Yeah, so you're
We
actually
dadded him.
You're now actually keeping watch as you now can focus exclusively on that, and you can just take a successful roll at that point.
Okay.
So you both of you are free of your cuffs, but you're still in the cage.
This is extremely silly, but I need another lucky roll. Are there any female guards outside?
Oh, Jesus Christ, man!
Yes.
The entire building is burning down, man.
Okay.
I need another lucky roll. You don't understand. It's part of my kid.
I need you for my mechanics. Please, Rise, I need this.
Sure, man. Give me your best pickup line to a female white fang guard.
Do we still have our weapons?
Best pickup line?
No, they definitely took those off of you.
I guess I'll say something like, "Hey, I thought you were the one who was going to be in cuffs, not me."
Oh my god.
Okay, I need you to roll persuasion with disadvantage, I guess.
Xavier should roll Constitution.
Red shot, dude. It's over.
Mm.
-2.
This campaign's been fun. I'm
She
so
just-
glad we had 20 episodes.
It wasn't that
great
one. It
season
doesn't matter. It's
finale.
fine.
She just kind of looks
just-
at you disgustedly.
thinks
And
I'm a-
it's like,
She just thinks I'm a pervert. It's okay.
yeah,
we're
she just
fine.
kind of looks at you and it's like, looks at you. It's like, what the fuck? And she
I'll
calls.
say
Context, this looks
in my
crazy.
head, I'll go, well, I am 130 years old. It has been a while.
Oh
You just
god.
lost.
You're like, oh yeah, so do I. And you know what? This is so bad, actually. She's like, I'm not gonna stand guard over these fucking perverted weirdos. And she walks off to get another guard, giving you a 2-round opportunity where you three are not being watched.
Any windows or any way out?
Let me roll for General Munchkin Man. No. He'll watch as General Munchkin Man nimbly tries to pick the lock on the cage and fails. This lock is way too high profile for his limited lock picking skill.
How long?
Can I just melt the
How long
lock?
would it take to melt the lock?
Longer than 2
Yeah.
rounds.
Fuck.
Because this is a real cage. This is like, we're talking cast iron, bars only skinny enough to let air and light in, and like let them see you, but like not actually big enough to get in and out of like the comical, you know.
On the corner of the chingadera, the cage, I'm going to because there's no one here. Try to bend the bar. I'm not gonna try to escape yet, but I want to try to create an opening. I'm gonna bend the bar if I can to create a hole or a space big enough we could fit through in the case we have to get out of here.
Okay.
But try not to make them know. Like, it's in the corner. They're not gonna unless they're looking right at it.
Immediately, like, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So firstly, make a stealth to determine, because like I say, you're not actively being watched, but if you're like just really loud and go bang, 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 they're gonna obviously like come over, right?
Right. Let's see.
Okay.
9 plus 12.
So you are mostly successful. You're quiet as you can be. You make some noise while doing this, enough that they might investigate once they're here, but they're not hurrying over, right? The second thing I need you to do is make a melee attack roll on the cage.
I should be good at these. Nice. It's 16.
Okay. You manage to make...
Which is a lucky number.
You make a hole just big enough that General Munchkin Man could fit through.
Go to Ash.
Go to Ash, you tell General Munchkin Man. He'll go, okay, boss. And then I need you to make a survival check to determine how much you can camouflage this hole for when they investigate when they come back.
Okay. Also, I want. Fuck! I keep forgetting Ben's name.
Yato?
Yato.
You're gonna have me try to squeeze through?
No, I want you to stand on the opposite corner, making a distraction, like talking shit, being annoying. Just
Oh, I can do that.
yeah. I don't know if that gives me situational.
Oh, I can
advantage.
do that.
Fucking
what?
sure, you
But
get
that's-
situational advantage. I'll give it to you. Why not?
I rolled twice then.
I mean, there's a thing
That's
that click
10
for
for
advantage.
first one. 19.
You hide it flawlessly. We'll get back to you in a moment. We go to Ash now. Ash, you're led in to meet with Talia of the Nine Tails. This woman who is wearing a white fang mask, bright orange hair, a almost like fox-like appearance, like a very sly sort of vixen-esque appearance, with the famous cat of nine tails on her back. Stealthy armor, as she'll look to you and be like, you have a lot of balls showing back up here after what you pulled. What could you possibly want that's worth risking your sorry little hides over? And for your sake, this better be interesting.
Going down the road, Matt B going down the road.
You want to overthrow the village.
Oh. Do you?
Hmm.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
That was actually a badass line. He did say he would be horrified. I want to destroy the village hidden.
That
19.
19. I thought 33 for a second. I was like, how the fuck? But I was gonna be like, sure.
The most persuasive.
He is orb barbing. He just
33.
looks
Yeah.
her dead in her eyes.
It's just it makes
I
sense
want
for
to
the
destroy the
ritual
shinobi world.
I also like how this is more of a she's wearing a mask and I'm wearing a mask
She
too.
looks
So
at
it's kind of
you,
like we're just looking at each other.
and she'll go. So now then, let's not play dumb with each other. I know your idiot friends are gonna try something.
Oh, most definitely.
We have things that the other wants. Why should I not tell them to preemptively put so many bullets between your friends' eyes that they're unrecognizable meat globs? Tempt me.
Well, I guess it would be a shame if you didn't know what was happening with what was it? The spirits? The beasts? I'm having a hard memory. If only you knew what was actually going on with them.
She squints at you if you could tell through her mask. And she will say, this fortress is warded from all sides. It looks makeshift. But there are all sorts of traps throughout. If you don't know where you're stepping, there's a decent chance that even if you somehow manage to kill your way through, you'll end up stepping in a nasty punji trap and dying a slow, excruciating death from the venom on top of them.
Well, if one of my group members did trigger one of your traps, they deserve it. They should have known better. Should have done better.
Let's see her hair stand up on the back of her neck a little bit, and she's like, a sick fuck.
Most definitely. I am not one for charisma, as you well know, but I am pretty good at getting in someone's skin. So, what will it be?
You know what? I think we can make a deal. But I need proof that you're not just faking it. We have a hostage from the village. Kill her. If you do that, you're implicated in this. Even if you betray me, you go down because you're an enemy to the shinobi world. So here. And she will reach into her back and she'll pull out a dragon continent dagger and slide it to you. And then take you by the wrist and walk you into further back in her tent where there's another cage. And there appears to be a middle-aged woman wearing ceremonial robes from the village hidden in the mud, as well as
Does she look like she's one of the church people?
go on and make me you may make 2 separate checks. How closely are you examining her?
Since I'm going to be killing her, I'm examining her really well. because she's gonna be gone in a few seconds. So I just wanted to
So yeah,
really check on her.
Okay, go on and roll me a medicine check and an investigation check.
So what was that again?
Medicine and investigation.
Alrighty. This one is that. Let me go to my sheet.
One guy.
Medicine is that one. That so. That is going to be
There's still one guy in here. One guy. There's one guy in here.
it's
I
going to
mentioned
be
But
this.
I hear the
So
guy in the
there.
background.
So 14, and then you said a investigation.
Yes. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate you.
17.
I was saying background noise was peeking through into the stream, and then I thought it stopped, so I assumed you fixed it. So I was like, thank you. I appreciate you, man. Okay. You will realize she looks weirdly well off for having supposedly been a hostage. And you quickly come to terms that she has likely been taken incredibly recently. And also, you know, you're really looking over her. And you're like, huh. You get like this nasty feeling about killing her for some reason. Like it's just like, ugh, it feels icky. Like it's truly the mark of a villainous individual to do such a thing. But yes, she does look to be somewhat associated with the higher ups of the village, the nobility
Can
/ church.
I make a investigation check to see if this is a moral or a charm effect?
It is not. You would know that. You just get like this weird feeling, like there's something to it, where like the natural human instinct inside of you fights against this action. Of course, you could just ignore it. Plenty of soldiers have done it over the course of history, done things reprehensibly under orders that have, excuse me, but like you do feel that this is a reprehensible action innately. You have the dragon Empire dagger in your hand. What do you do, Ash?
So I'm just supposed to kill her?
However you want. Make sure there's not a bit of life left in those eyes.
Alrighty. Am I still in cuffs?
No, you were never in cuffs.
Already good. I then you guys can't see this, but I would be uh basically getting out my special little my special little tool that I get because I am a cooking in, and I'm going to flambe your ass. So in short,
What?
uh,
Jesus.
uh, so in short, uh, uh, I just slit her throat, and then I torture.
Yep, easy. So you will walk up, dual knife wielding,
With this.
and just go X strike across the neck and chest as her body bursts into flames. And immediately, Henry, with your sniper eyeballs, at this point, this is all happening pretty quickly. Because they were just brought in, and you made sure you weren't being watched by the time your friends started burrowing under the ground. You see a puff of smoke go into the air. And weirdly, security becomes way more relaxed.
Interesting.
So what are you three doing on the outside?
Did not go into the hole.
Okay, yeah, Grim. So you watch as your friend is going do do do, and he's like probably yelling back. Tetsu's like, guys, and Tetsu, you realize no one's followed you. As Grim, you also will see with your advanced eyes a single large puff of smoke go into the air.
You know,
You and Henry standing next to each other.
What? Maybe it'll be okay.
Yeah,
Maybe it'll be okay.
They probably have something planned. How they're gonna get out of this?
I got a
Sure they
feeling
do, bud. I got a
that-
feeling.
that fire. You remember our real boss?
That's true.
Yeah.
You think he can summon his? He can summon the boss there.
No, but I think that a sacrifice just took place.
Fair enough.
And-
Yeah, the group should generally be okay. We could probably just sit back here and scout a bit more.
Yeah, you guys are
Unless-
just holding the
unless the-
orb together.
If it comes down to it, and we are needed, I can go and make sure people don't die. If
I'd back you up
they
with that
join
one.
us, then they will actually need a medical person.
After realizing nobody decided to follow me, will sigh heavily and turn my ass back around.
Okay, as you're turning your ass back around, I need you to make me a... I don't know what this would be. This would be like a fucking easy thing in 3.5, but they don't really have move silently or anything like that anymore. So, like, I guess
Okay.
just roll a D100, and if you get below a 22, you trigger one of the buried traps. But if you get above a 22, nothing happens. You got above a 22, nothing happens. You managed to avoid because you do remember them saying they had buried bear traps as well as like punchy sticks, and so you can only go max of like 30 feet down, but can burrow at a rate of 30 feet in any direction.
Yeah.
So the thing is, that'd be like, it is unlikely you would trigger something, but to be fair, if it's fresh soil above you, it could collapse on your head, which if it was a punji stick specifically, that would be dangerous still. But nothing of the
Right.
other traps really have any danger allotted to them. So, like, if you did trigger one, it's one of the ones that doesn't matter and wouldn't do anything to you in the hole, so you get back to your friends unharmed.
Oh, good.
Hey, Tetsu.
What the fuck?
Do you see that big smoke plume?
You do not. You missed it. Very sad.
No, there's nothing there.
There was.
I'm sorry.
I
Is
think
the
Ash is getting
plans of
busy.
our friends over there like starting to permeate the air with its stench?
I think Ash is getting busy.
Great.
Also the guards kind of relaxed.
Oh, that's good. Well, at least we won't be getting our shit
Don't I need
pushed
to
in as we
distract the
approach.
guards or something?
Just hold.
So now we go back to the other three. General Munch Command's gone. Tal and Yato, it's kind of weird. No guard comes back after a while. It's like they just don't give a fuck anymore. Like they just left you here. You've not heard not heard anything from General Munch Command or Ash. Just they seem to have stopped caring.
Is it possible for me to squeeze through the fucking gap?
With your nimble snake biology, yes. Tal would have a harder time because he's not a slippery snake. But you go on and roll me a dexterity saving throw to squeeze through the crack.
Takes a laxy. Whoo! Hot damn! I do have a very good dex save. Let's just hope that luck is on my side today.
Once you go-
17.
Nice.
Jesus.
I have a +8 saving throw to the dexterity.
Nasty creature.
Once he goes through, Rise, I'm just gonna break the bar open. And
Okay.
walk.
Oh yeah, you do so because they don't care enough anymore. So you slip through, and now then, I need both of you to roll me D100s. Same thing as good old Mr. Lucian. If it's below a 22, you trigger a trap via sheer dumb luck. If it's above a 22, you're okay.
A D100.
There's a little button that says roll probability.
Uh-huh.
To
What do I
the
do?
left of it. That's it. That's the D100.
71.
71, so you're good. Yep. Tower.
It's all the way to the left. It's roll probability.
That's right, yeah.
Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there.
Right there.
Right there.
Right here, Michael.
Right there.
Right here.
Yeah. Let's all
Right here.
touch tips on Michael's roll probability button.
Right here.
Right there.
This is
Right here.
covering his probability button.
Right here.
We all.
You don't have to do it. It's right there.
Huge.
Right
To the
there.
left.
Right there.
You're fine.
There you go.
You're fine.
Right
Hooray, you found it.
You did it.
Right here. Right here.
I didn't know anyone was talking about it.
And technically he got credit. 44.
You got it.
44.
Oh no.
He's fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
He's good.
Oh, you're good. Anyways, with this, you guys both managed to walk out, and we go back to Ash, who General Munchkin Man jumps onto your shoulder. And she's like, "Speaking of the idiots, well, let's go get them, I guess."
Uh-oh.
As for you, I'm real impressed. She leans her shoulder up against you, Ash, and is like, real impressed with you. I think we'll get along just fine. Tonight, we'll
Just
talk
don't get in my
about...
way and we'll have a good time.
Sounds wonderful. We'll talk raid plans tonight. Go get your idiots, and I'll send one of my boys out to lead you through the traps. And she pats your head. Much to your surprise, quickly after this, General Munchkin Man and Ash meet up with you, Tal and Yato, and despite being clearly seen and ready for a fight, they all seem to have just kind of backed off and don't really seem to care about your escape at all. As Ash...
Stand down, boys. Things have happened. Things have been arranged. We're good.
Stand down, I guess.
Wait, as far as I understand in the story, the fucking Tyson just flambéed an innocent civilian.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's correct.
I don't know that yet. You didn't see it.
You don't know this.
Yeah, you don't know that, yeah, but that is exactly what happened, yeah.
I slit her throat and I used a flame torch that you would use for cooking on her face.
Oh my god.
You sick, twisted, sadistic motherfucker. I'm so proud of you.
Peace.
That's
Like
my
a-
boy. That's my boy.
What do y'all mean?
I told you.
Let's be
I-
honest.
I have
let's
no
be
riz
honest.
and no charisma, but I do hella all reform. That is my one thing.
I was gonna say, let's be honest. Between like everyone here in the group, Tyson or myself have probably committed. Maybe Lucian as well have committed probably the most heinous of acts known to mankind.
No one even.
I haven't committed a heinous act. I took a
That
corpse
you know
back.
of.
That's all I did.
Yeah, amnesia. You
transported
don't
a
know.
body.
You might be
Evil,
evil and
to be
fucked up,
fair.
bro. Yeah.
You guys have no idea what I've done.
I'm a good man.
Not to put your character off either, Michael. Like, like you, me, and Tyson, especially since we're like OG members of this organization, have probably done some really fucked up shit.
True.
And then on top of that, our individual backstories, which are pretty fucking already rough to begin with.
I'm a good woman. That makes one of us, X. That makes one of us. Anyways,
Don't worry,
I'm
we'll get
gonna
married to
I
the
was
life
gonna
you've
say
cried.
too, if that shit was me doing it, I would have like I wouldn't even investigate it, just had cleanly severed.
We're so
It was just
fucking
more
fun.
of I wanted to see if I could get any information before she got turned to dust.
this is yep, this is our heroes chat. That being said, do you go collect the other 3 from outside?
Yes.
Okay, much to your surprise, Ash, Tal, General Munchkin Man, and one of the randos shows up to your exact location. Henry, Grimm, and Tetsu.
Hello, Clap. I'm surprised you didn't die. Congratulations. I'm
Said
assuming you
Smoke
struck a
Bum was
deal.
you, right?
Yes. Things have been arranged.
Have they?
Yes.
Okay. What do they want us to do? Or are we taking orders from them?
We are working. We are not taking orders. We're working with them.
Okay.
We will work together to make a plan to take over or raid the village.
I see. I'm gonna look at Tal.
You got what you wanted,
Chad, is this
Tal.
true? Chad, is this true?
This is great. This worked out exactly how I wanted. I want to speak to the Fox lady.
I need. Are we? Hold on.
We
Also, who
need
the
her
fuck is
head
that
to
guy?
turn in the bounty, so we're no longer broke.
Jeez, who the fuck is that? I'm gonna point at the random guy.
That's probably a person from their group.
That is one of the members of the group.
Where will we be discussing raid plans, sir?
In the camp,
Later.
around the fire. We had plans to strike tonight.
We have some information that may be useful before we begin that operation.
I'll bring it up when we're talking raid plans.
Guys, can I like do a little huddle with you guys real quick? All of us together.
Pim, can I? Real quick?
Dude, that guy excluded.
No, I've been
Smile.
hired to keep an eye on you.
Okay. Well, can you close them eyes, please?
Why would my... What?
Exactly. You know what?
I know it's our job to help this guy and everything.
I know it's fucking random. You're sure about this, Ash? This is the plan you want to go with?
Well, it's either this or my men were probably going to get shot to death. So I decided to think of a way that we could all leave alive, and
Look,
we're going to do something with it anyway. So
a
later,
raid, a raid with this village was sort of inevitable after we agreed to talk to the scientist and carry out the mission of destroying the beast or converting him back to human.
I
If
think you wanted
anything,
the village around.
if anything, the bigger problem is what does the post raid look like, which is something we're going to have to discuss privately.
Right. Sure. You know, whatever. Do I know?
I think
I'm
for
with
now
you.
we just wait until tonight. We can discuss
Okay.
both the raid plans in public and private.
You have a feeling you're not gonna get a chance to discuss it in private. I ain't gonna lie. Because you think this is the most private you can get with one guy with you, and you think it's not gonna get better than that. You think that after you actually meet up for the raid plans, you're probably going to be sleeping here, or are immediately going in to actually perform the raid, like tonight.
Depends on how they react to our intelligence.
That
But-
is true. But if it's planned as they plan it,
Yeah.
You also want to just go straight into the middle of all of them? And if the information that we have isn't worth their time, they could just, I don't know, go at us?
If they're gonna betray us, they're gonna betray us regardless of the intelligence I give them.
So I'd rather us do that whenever we're like, I don't know, not surrounded by what? They had
Wait.
8 armed gunmen.
We're not gonna be surrounded at the meeting between leadership.
I think that's true.
I mean, even if they outnumber us, it's not like we're not being ambushed, and that factor is going to be the case regardless. I mean, unless you guys just want to run away right now, in which case they're just going to attack us anyway. If we're going back on the horde, I think we're kind of locked in here.
Just want to raid the village, which is understandable.
most likely.
We'll figure it out as we go. By the way, do we level up? Side note.
I'm
No.
putting trust in your words, Tao.
that'd be hell to level up mid-session. It would be the end
No.
of a session, it pretty much.
Okay. So end the session, we'll level up.
Yes. I promised
Okay.
you guys would level up to get to level 3, because that's when most people get their subclasses. And so I'll stay true to my word there, and we'll level up end of session. We have about an hour left, so let's see what we can do. You guys will then go to the meeting, and literally everyone in the whole camp is there, and now there's more people. As you now realize there is seemingly 2 additional groups of people who have shown up to the camp at some point while you guys were outside, as nightfall has happened. And now there is the hunter, who was on the wanted poster as well. And a small group of like 5 real ninja. And then there's a single guy in dragon commander armor with a single small battalion. It won't be a battalion, apologies. What is a small Roman force called? Battalions are large Roman forces. I guess it would be a single squad, about like what you would expect of a single group of Atari.
Right.
I will go to the Fox Lady and try to get a one-on-one for the.
She tells you to fuck off.
Rip.
Immediately,
Interesting.
she as you approach her, and you're like, "Oh yes, let's." She doesn't give you the time of day whatsoever. She just flips you a finger, and goes back to talking to the hunter, preparing for this larger scale meeting. So like all of the members of the fighting force of this like outpost are up, awake, and ready to go. And there's also these additional groupings. She will eventually come over and will be like, "Okay, boys, here's the plan." And she'll go, "Firstly, we got some special information from some special friends who are gonna be joining in. Based off what they say, it probably won't change a damn thing. But, hey." And she throws you forward, Ash.
What in the discussion of the plans? What have we heard so far? Both me and
Nothing.
Ash.
She's just,
Nothing.
yeah, nothing. She seems to be starting right now and telling you, drop your information and what you're gonna be doing right now, and then she's gonna say the actual attack plan.
What should I say? Because they obviously might know as much as we do. Well, the town's kind of it's getting weaker and weaker by the day. The churches are up to something. They think that the battalion that might be in there is looking for ways to increase their numbers. So we should strike now, and we should see what they're doing in there, so that we can maybe inquire for ourselves in the interest of us.
She looks at you with a really, like under the mask.
And we can finally realize or find out what they're doing with these tailed beast spirits. We might be able to sorry, hang on, I'm choking. I just tell them the whole conversation about the scientists and how the beasts are fake.
Interesting.
Not gonna help in our situation.
They
Ah.
Interesting. So, here's our plan. Simple, easy. Where I'm gonna go on in and You lovely lads and ladies, gestures to your group, are gonna take care of the elk. You seem to have the most information and have some poignant intel on what it actually is. So, it's also the most dangerous job. You guys are gonna go in, and the little hunting party's gonna help you in killing it. We're going to kill absolutely everyone we can get our hands on. And then the dragon soldiers, after the assassination of the church leadership, are gonna run us out of town and make it look like they were the big fat heroes ingratiating the town to their new dragon overlords. Any questions?
No.
Whatever you do after the elk is dead is up to you. But I will say, if you betray us, and some of the leadership of this village survive, I promise you that you'll never live it down and you won't spend a single day a free man from this point on. 'Cause, Ash here, the sociopath, she pats him on the head again, almost affectionately, and I will go, has in fact killed the wife of the village leader. So, with that said, he's struck against, the whole neutrality policy. So if there's a single survivor within this town, the civilian folk, the traders, the mercenaries, none of that matters. But if anyone who actually knew we had a hostage, you're part of us now. Lives, well, you just broke quite a few international peace treaties. Of course, there is no crime if you do not get caught. So, I suggest each of you boys take that in your hearts. And go from there. With that said, we have about an hour before the raid is set to start. So, if you have any last minute prep that you want to do, go and get it done. Because you're not going to get a second chance once this goes. And it's at this point you guys would technically level up. So keep that in mind. I will give you the whole week to do the actual prep, but this is for the role play. So you guys, this is the only chance you actually have alone. And alone still means there are people within earshot. Even if you're whispering, there's a chance you'll be overheard. But, like, no one's purposely eavesdropping, right?
Mm.
And so you guys are left alone. Ish. The 7 of you.
Well, seems your little girlfriend has a real plan, Ash. Mm-hmm. Quite insightful.
Yes.
Well, great leader, what should we do?
It's your call, Captain.
Oh,
And this is why I don't like
Supreme
being the
leader,
because I
please guide the way.
I'm just kidding. I have an idea. Kind of.
What's the plan?
I have
Ken?
like 50% of an idea.
Yeah, it's
You have the
concepts
concept of a plan.
The
I
concept of a
literally
plan,
thought the same
but
thing.
I need, you know, but we're fighting a big deer, and you never know, things could change. So just trust me, I guess.
I wonder if
I said-
the spirit beast is fake.
What?
Read.
Like
Oh,
it's like
alright.
a raw idea.
We'll play this out, however you want to do it. But like, actually talk. So we're,
Do we know where the hideout is for this creature?
we know its location.
Do
Good.
we know the layout of the village in general, so that way we can get
I
there?
do. Me and Ben do.
Well, draw it out?
That's one.
Question mark.
Oh, we're not going to be in the village attacking it. We're going to be
We're
taking
gonna
care
be-
of the deer.
Where's the deer?
Tyson, RP.
Yes, boss. I mean,
What do we
here's the
do?
thing. Honestly,
Well,
I think we should.
here's the deal.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna be frank with you.
Let me be clear.
What?
Let me be clear.
Let me be clear.
I've never been one to really come up with
Well,
plans.
we are in public.
Yeah. I usually work alone. So could you say we try to bring up ideas so that we can get the most gain out of this?
Agreed. We're gonna be with a hunting party, so why don't we let them ride off our? Why don't we ride off their coattails for a while?
Okay.
A wink.
I'm gonna type out my idea because I don't want.
I think we're on the same wavelength, Michael.
I think
Except
you and
mine's a
me
little
were-
bit more intermediate and a little bit more immediate.
I'm gonna text it to you, and you just say yeah if you agree.
I have a jutsu that should aid in this.
I can't really input much because my jutsu may or may not change between now and then.
That's my twin, y'all. I want y'all to know that we have the same brain.
Didn't have to
Oh,
cut.
damn it.
That brain edit starts playing.
Okay. Yeah, we got this. Honestly,
You can
I
RP
think
it.
we
I gotta
just
use the restroom real quick.
follow off the hunting group's coattails
That's fair.
and take it easy. We're just getting to know this group, frankly, and we don't really know too much about them, how they fight.
Ugh.
Ash, you knew the
Yeah.
actual leader of this whole thing a little bit more. How was she? She seems to take a liking to you, or at least maybe the same
Yes.
way someone might take a liking to a pet.
Yeah. Not really liking that part, but if it'll get us the results that we need, I'll do it.
Did you
Fair.
really set that lady on fire?
Well, I've done worse things. This isn't my first time.
All right.
Plus, you kind of didn't really have a choice there.
I did what needed to be done. That was it.
I mean, I guess technically there could have been other ways to kill at that point, but at the same time, that was aura farming points that kind of
Aura
really
farming him.
established Aura farmed and really established a connection with the Fox Lady. So fair enough.
What is aura? I don't know what that. Okay, sure. I don't think that's a phrase, but okay. Yato?
Hmm?
I
I
can't.
know
We can't hear
Michael.
you. You're lighting up, but you're cooked.
Yeah, we cannot hear Michael at the moment.
I'm talking about Ben. He's like
Oh, bad.
they have him in the hyperbolic time chamber for 15,000 years.
Hello. Was my mic off
There
this
you
whole
are.
time?
We hear you.
Yes,
now.
your mic has been off.
Oh fuck.
You were
We have
turning
not heard you, man.
green, so I was like, oh, okay, he must be fine. And I was like, oh, he must just not be talking. Okay.
Also, I think it's important that we know that I don't think this group trusts us that far. Keeping it honest, keeping it real.
That's probably true.
So, don't be stupid in how you interact with people. Be smart.
Yeah, we're associates. We're not like actually buddy with these other gangs.
These people are the devil, and they will not be useful soon.
Right. We have our own goals, our own agenda, I guess. Other than that, let's get cooking, I guess.
Guys, prep thine selves. And you prepare to go.
Krim has a fucking seizure as Aketsu Ryugan activates for the first time.
Yeah, but like I think that deadass happens so you're like, oh yes, these guys are not you're yapping back and forth and all that, and then all of a sudden two members of your group have seizures and pass out. Luckily you had an hour, so you like splash some water on them and they wake up.
Mm-mm.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just the family business.
Mm-hmm. Literally all the
Family.
blood in their body rushing to their brain. It's canonically.
Yeah.
Yeah, family's trouble.
You
Family's
manifest
trouble.
your friend for the first time. Though you are unaware of this at the time, Micah. But pretty much for the entirety of next session, they'll be there.
Cappy. Let's do it. Let's do the siege.
Okay.
We're doing it right now?
Yeah, I know. We'll do part one. We'll do part one, and then we'll cut because we have about 30 minutes. So we did start late, so I don't super want to end early. In addition to starting late, so we will go a little bit further, but we won't do combat this session. If we get to a point where combat would be actively started, we'll pause. However, you guys all prep. Varying things happen across the group. You also awaken your eyeballs, which in lore is not actually the dojutsu that you would have, Henry. By the way, you just have this ability naturally, I guess. Is how we're
Wait,
flavoring
what was the
it.
ability?
You have your own dojutsu that like lets you see the medical pathways in a body that would help you be a
Okay.
better sniper, as well as helping you heal. So we're just saying it's like you essentially just open your third eye rather than actually truly having the like clan specific jutsu. It's like for
Fair.
flavor. The 7 of you approach the village, and you and the hunting party of 6 are led around back. You see fire going across the whole of the village. The frontal gates are having a full assault on them at this point. Well, you are sneaking to the left side, and you're gonna use this. 1 second. Do. Let me get you objects. We're gonna use just little pins for right now, but we have a blue boy A red boy.
That's me.
A blank boy for General Munchkin Man. A pink boy for my boy. An orange boy for my boy.
That's me.
A green boy for my boy. It's only 6. Why is there only 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where is Lucian? I miss him.
I think he blew up.
I hate when he blows up. That's so sad. What color was he? God.
He was white.
I think he was. Yeah, I think he was white.
And white. For the whitest boy. And there we
Truth.
go. We have 7 pawns. So you guys going around the village. There you go. Get them close together. Huddle up. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's exploded, unfortunately. You guys are going to the left to try to break in during this distraction into the main area. You still have the orb. You're gonna try to break into the spirit forest of your own accord. Now then. The hunting party
What?
seems to be following you. Gesundheit. They seem to be going out on their own, partially, half following you, and half doing their own thing. You quickly lose track of them, within the forest. Seemingly as if the environment itself is trying to separate invaders. Additionally, the dragon soldiers are busting into the actual church location, giving you defense against the majority of their forces as well. A 3-pronged full assault on the village. And so, you 7 are alone in a seemingly ever-changing forest. And when I say ever-changing, I mean you guys go like 10 feet in and are like, well, surely we can go see where the hunting party's going. Attempts perception checks. Automatically fails. Automatically realizes you're nowhere near where you started. It's clearly magical in nature to some extent, or having weird chakra-based effects. You've never had anything like this. The illusions rapidly consume your mind, and it's all you can do to keep the 7 of you together while you're literally touching each other. You know, like General Munchkin is literally on Tal's shoulder. Tal is literally shoulder to shoulder with Shadow intersecting with Ash. Ash shoulder to shoulder with Yato, etc., etc. And you guys, like, while touching, it's all you can do not to lose one another like you lost the hunting party. You have no idea how far into the woods you are at this point. They completely cover the night sky, meaning no moonlight gets through. Only the occasional torch bug for light, or like glowberry. Which is odd, because berries tend not to glow where you're from. It's not unheard of, mind you. There are definitely, mana enhanced, or chakra enhanced, or ki enhanced, or whatever. Food objects that have a slight glow to them. There's bioluminescence, of course. You're not stupid, but it definitely would not be common in an area like this. Yeah, there are bioluminescent mushrooms. Strange, underground, almost, berries. They seem to have roots emerging from them themselves as they almost twitch like a heartbeat, glowing. Of course, there's more mundane berries as well, but the forest seems to be well and truly abundant with fruit, berries, and other foliage that it seems harvestable. Many of them bioluminescent in nature. It also seems truly abundant with bug life. You see cockroaches, you see moths, you see fireflies, you see spiders, you see all sorts of things. While primarily it is traditional insects, there are a handful of arachnids and creatures that oftentimes eat insects, but they're becoming more and more sporadic as you go deeper into the forest, or at least you think it's deeper. As you get turned around, you quickly notice there's more spiders again, and then you go through these spider webs just to find on the other side there's not a single one. What do you do?
Did I see a spider anywhere?
Not anymore, no.
Can I tell my team to, to go back because I can probably talk to. I wish I said that I talked to them while I saw them because I can talk to spiders.
You
So
can, yeah.
I would assume I would go to a spider and talk to it and not just let them be.
No, many were not
Maybe.
within their web.
Oh. Is there any near me?
And then when you guys start to head back, assuming you listen to Ash, you realize you're on a completely different path. You
So it
do
changes.
find one spider, sure.
Okay. How can I ask him if he knows a pay formation of the land and if he can help us uh, move our way in through this forest?
He looks up to you and will tell you, you are going to die here.
Did you tell him our true intentions?
I did not know.
We
Should
don't have
I?
anybody else in the hunting party. Honestly, the deer might be more useful for us if we, have the deer go out. So
That would be more helpful. Hmm.
depends how you say it.
Can I pull up my spider and try to just persuasion it to help us because we have our clear plans of our own, and if we can get that uh, the sage spider would be most grateful.
Sages are liars. Blasphemous beings. No better. You will die here.
I see.
Design.
It's not going to help us.
Well, if it's not going to help us, no one's going to guide us. Yeah. Have you ever been lost in the woods in the fog? Happens
I've
all
been
the
in
time.
something similar, but
Happens all the time in the mist. Sometimes you just gotta walk.
you might be right. I'll just walk in a direction.
With all of us, please don't go off by yourself.
Oh no,
Sure.
with all of you. I thought that
Okay. Vote what
that
direction
was
you
going
will
up
take.
because
I'll allow you guys to roleplay for a second, discuss your plans. Like I said, hopefully we can get the exploration part of this done and come into combat next session. If not, no problem. I'm gonna go grab a drink and use the restroom real quick. Let you guys come up with your plan, and we'll go for about 20 more minutes before ending.
Okay. Just so we're all on the same wavelength. We do not want, if we can avoid it, we do not want to kill this beast. Okay.
We do not want to kill. We
We
don't
want
want to
it
kill it now.
released from the forest so that it can cause a rampage and hopefully take out as many of these enemy people as they can.
Okay.
You see
Fair
it?
enough. Fair
And
enough.
then we can
I'm
kill
seeing
the
it a bit.
boss. And to be real, no, we didn't kill that lady.
Yeah, you know what? True.
No,
It was her fault she got captured.
What do you mean she killed
not
her?
even
We
that.
saw her kill her.
She literally did that, bro. We saw it. Her blood's literally on the flail. Look. I use my Ketsuryugan gun to make blood on the flail. Look.
Let's not
Look.
let's not get too loud in case the hunting party hears us.
We can kill those fucking losers. Listen,
That's true, but what if one of them escapes and reports back?
they won't. I'll make sure of it.
Fair
Honestly,
enough.
I've had enough of runners.
I mean,
And
that is true.
if I may be so honest, I think you guys are used to dealing with more noble people and good doers.
I'm
These
used to
people
dealing
are
with
savages.
I'm used to dealing with
And
more intelligent people.
no, these people are savages. They simply want to take. They don't have the moral ideals that you can manipulate, nor will they be shocked by any act of brutality that we do.
If anything, according to some of those members, they seem to enjoy it.
Indeed. Frankly, Ash, the way she looked at you unsettled me. I think she thought of you more as a weapon to be used than, well, the person.
Oh no.
Also fair.
I know what she was doing. I'm not naive. I know of what this group is. They are hyenas. I don't know if hyenas are in it. They are
They are
savages.
hyenas exist.
Right.
More like hyenas on steroids. Even normal hyenas would at least have some sort of code.
Also, next time, let's not go to an encampment just straight to the front door. Okay?
It's
Can we
been a
just stick?
while since I've led a team, so
I
I'm a little
genuinely
rusty
think
with.
if we had slaughtered the lot of them.
We most definitely should have.
Then we would have looked better bringing back the lady, too. Oh my god. It's okay.
What what happened has already happened. We're
What
stuck in
happened?
this now.
What's happened has happened.
The milk
And
has already been
now
spilled.
we just gotta see if we can talk some weird demonic elk into busting out and killing a bunch of people.
We may have
We
to
gotta kill
roleplay
the
as
elk
a
ourselves.
yeah. We may have to roleplay in fighting it, but like don't actually seriously fight it either.
We have the key to turn it back into a human, which gives us a lot of leverage.
Will that make it weaker or stronger?
Weaker. Use that after it's killed our enemies for us.
Of course.
The point
He
is,
also,
the
old man
village
also said
has
there
to
could be
be
the same.
ours at the end of this.
Then we'll have to fight the dragon army afterwards. And they are currently attacking the church citizens.
Either we come to the rescue of the village and take it over as a vassal, hijack their plan, or we're gonna have to brute force it. Either way, we're gonna have to get a faction to comply, either by using the elk as leverage or using the information we have about the hostages leverage.
I suppose so.
The truth is, they underestimate us, which is a big advantage.
They underestimate our power.
That's
Truly,
true.
they do.
They really do, dude.
There.
I think we could have slaughtered those armed gunmen.
They
I
have
was
no
both
power.
perfectly for that. I could have used it and got the lady out.
If
It
all
would have
sides,
been a much better way of getting what
So,
we want.
I don't
if
really
all,
trust guns. They're not really real.
if all
Mm.
sides can weaken each other, we just pick which faction we want to go with at our convenience.
Do you think we could, I don't know, manipulate the dragon forces that are attacking them, the church? If we're fast enough with this elk?
I think we can use the elk as leverage over whichever side it looks like they're in charge, because the dragons will not be able to hold with the elk. And the truth is, if the people believe that the dragons were there to save them, we can show that that's not the case, because they were conspiring with the bandits.
How do we show them that?
Testimony.
Hmm?
Public accusation. And
Right.
we also I mean we have 8 eyewitnesses here. Even the accusation without like documented proof is going to be enough
Brings
to
whispers, of course.
get yeah.
However, if they see us with the banned medical technology, it might draw a bit more ire.
Yeah. Just be subtle
I would
about
like
it.
to I would like to also probably put this out there. She's most likely telling or trying to spread things that about making us look as bad as them. So
Oh well,
keep that
no
in
doubt.
mind.
But that's the word of a bandit. There's no
It's the word of a
evidence.
savage, more than likely corrupted by Kurama's influence.
And if we show up with the elk as heroes of the village, it's our word against theirs. It doesn't really matter how we do this. The most important thing is that we advance our interests and we don't die.
Also, Ash, try push your chest out a little bit more. Be more assertive. Just a little bit more.
It's been
You're chosen of the Lord of Cinders, right?
yes.
Show them.
You're right.
What the fuck is this elk? Damn.
I have tracking. I feel like this should be easier. Plus, we
I
have
wonder
part
if
of
it's like an animal handling. I have good animal handling.
well, we also have part of its essence in this orb. This should
Yeah.
be easier. Also, I thought this was a defensive. Isn't the village being attacked right now?
Yes, it was being attacked right now.
More definitely.
That's how we got in. So we got in because the village is being attacked by all the bandit folk, and the dragon people are currently killing individuals from the church. That was our whole situation.
Violence is sometimes necessary.
Indeed. And if we run into the hunting party again, I think we understand the plan, right?
Aye.
Aye.
Yes, we do.
Good. quick and easy, as fast as we can. And also try to draw them in a little bit more close, you know, so they can't run. Okay, easy guys. The Kuritsu gun's kind of busted. Yeah. You guys kind of have infinite disengage if I cheese this right.
Apparently.
Apparently. Gotta come back.
So,
Oh, what are you guys doing, bro?
we want
We have
to
a detailed
use
correction.
the tracking stuff we have in combination with the secret spear thing, which is emitting some kind of similar energy signal or something, and kind of go in whatever direction that points us.
Okay. Only one of you may make a survival check.
I don't know who has the
Are we
highest.
looking?
Probably not.
I have a +5.
Then probably you.
My survival's ass. I'm not gonna lie. That's a wisdom thing. I am not built for wisdom.
I will do it. Let's get to it. I'm gonna buff myself because this is kind of important.
And
You
this
cast a
is a check,
buffing
right?
jutsu on yourself.
No, I'm using one of my subclass abilities.
Okay, it's fine then.
Mhm.
And this is a skill check, right?
That's correct.
Am I allowed to give him a thing? Never
Not
mind.
anymore. Why is it 115 plus 5?
That's the D4.
That's a D. Why is it first?
I don't know.
Who knows?
That's
I don't know.
not bueno,
I
bro.
think wait no, because the
Maybe
5.
it's the order that I did in.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Fuck it, sure. You feel like you're actually starting to make progress in navigating the woods. However, out of nowhere, it's as though the woods themselves are routing against you. As these insect swarms will keep harassing you. It's not enough to do damage, it's not enough to do any negative effect. But the insects are consistently harassing you, buzzing around your ears, biting you, stinging you, actively getting in your way wherever you're attempting to go and wherever you're attempting to step. You maybe
Is it mainly spiders?
No.
Oh, alright, never mind.
There are some spiders among them, however.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna let you cook rice.
No. You feel like you made it maybe about a third of the way there. It's hard to dictate, however, as it's almost like you've stepped into a pocket plane rather than a true forest. You start to uncover, Grim. However, you feel more exhausted than you've ever felt before. Through the usages of your abilities, it's as if you've had the Ketsuryugan activated for a day straight. All the blood, it feels as though it's drained your body. It feels more, you feel almost as exhausted as that time you almost died. You may roll a constitution save.
Right. Bum, 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 bum. Only a 14. That fails, I guess.
The DC is 16, unfortunately.
I figured.
So, what this does, you take no real status effect. This is all in your mind. However, you stop being able to lead the search as you succumb to the haze, getting lost further and further to the woods. However, you're aware of this effect on yourself. These insects, they seem to have been pestering you for a reason. And so you all see as Grim starts like swaying back and forth, and is clearly not doing good.
Can I?
Sure. Well, sure. What you doing?
A little weird. I think it's in character
I
here.
like weird.
Can I cut my palm
Yeah.
quickly here? Bloodletting. To simply, one, attract the bugs off of my face and such. To get them towards my blood. And two, to kind of keep me aware. Simply.
You know what? This wouldn't help, but it wouldn't hurt. But it's an interesting idea. And I can't say for sure if it would succeed or fail. Therefore, there's only one thing to do. Roll. I would like you to roll me. You know what? We'll go with a survival check with disadvantage. If you succeed, you push through the poison and get them another third of the way there and can continue to lead. However, if you fail, it's destiny saying, nah, bro, this didn't work. You can't lead, but no negative effects happen.
Okay. That's both of them +5.
Okay, yeah. The D4, yeah, the D4 is an additive, so it's not at disadvantage. Shockingly, you managed to fight your way through. The detracting the bugs off your face, you take 1 point of damage for bloodletting, but it manages to keep you through this toxic haze, as you manage to make another 1/3 of the way in progress. At this point, however, all your friends are also being equally harassed by insect swarms. I need everyone to roll a Constitution save DC 16, not just Grim. Grim, you're immune to this because you've already inoculated yourself.
17 plus 4 is a 21.
Yep, you're fine.
Plus another.
17 plus 6 is a 23.
You have 6 in Constitution?
Yes, sir.
Big ass 100.
How?
I have
It's
6
one of the
too.
saving
I'm
throws.
proficient.
If you're
I'm
proficient,
proficient
yeah.
with con. I'm
Oh, I
proficient
didn't even
with
see their
dex, with
proficiency.
strength. I'm proficient with strength, dex, and con. Literally everything else is like new.
Should have been adding proficiency to these.
It's only for some. You add half to. Yeah, that's in the base class thing for.
I had to guess.
I didn't
If you're
know.
taijutsu, it's like strength.
Strength, con, and dex.
I'm looking right now. No, it is charisma, con, and dex.
That's fine. I will do that later.
Okay, it'd just be a 2 to 3 to those two, or those three. That was beside the point, not a big deal. But okay, Ash and Henry, I need you two to roll.
Alrighty.
General
what are we
Munchkin Man
rolling?
fails, bro. Okay, Ash, you also fail horribly. Con save. You're fine, Henry.
Alright.
Ash and General Munchkin Man are tripping balls. They can't make out reality from not reality. And General Munchkin Man has the benefit of being on Tao's shoulder So Tyler, like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Just like, and you like hold on to him, preventing him from running off. But Ash,
Hey,
you
Rise,
sup?
I know that this is technically copying uh X, but he would do this as well because it's just him. Can I burn myself?
Sure. Roll a D100.
I don't want to be like, oh man, it worked for him. Maybe it would work for me. But I just think generally it would be in his character to be, hey, I'm tripping balls. I need to get it together.
Yeah, go on and roll D100. I will pre-type this out. One sec. Oh, nah, y'all trust me. It's fine. Because I
Yeah.
have like 7 ideas of what could happen, so I'm attributing them to numbers right now in my head. Go on and roll D100. Okay.
Is it-
You
A 67.
you guys watch as Ash 67.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you watch as Ash very sillily scorching murders himself.
I was going to say I would get my little torch thing, but all right, fair enough.
You're tripping balls, and this is what I'm saying. You're like, of course, burning myself. It'll get the insects off. So please do the damage of a and mark off the chakra points for casting Scorching Murder on yourself. Unenhanced by anything,
Alrighty.
just the base jutsu.
Fair enough. Let me just look at it again real quick so I can see it. Already, that would be plus that, would be -4 chakra, and then it would be target. All right. Yep. All right. Well. All right.
While we're waiting for him to figure out the roles and everything like that, what's everyone's reaction to this? Because General Munchkin is like, ooh, like acting like a cat on catnip and is kind of cute, but you watch your leader just go, oh yeah, and summon a ball of raw flame motes that he quickly puts inside of his own body and is now horrifically on fire.
I don't think I have a
Um,
reaction.
I think
Is there any water nearby?
Grim
No.
is currently bleeding out of her fingers. And turns around while she's locked the fuck in. Sees he's on fire. Sighs and is like, well, if he doesn't die, then we can keep going.
Alright,
It
well,
doesn't die,
grab him
it's
by the
crazy.
collar.
You grab him by the collar.
So, yeah. So here we go. Roll.
Okay, you take 24 points of damage.
Alrighty.
He's alive, but he's severely wounded.
Look at that chosen
And then
voice.
I cast 4 chakra again, and then I heal 36 hit points.
What is this chud doing? Get over here.
But yeah, okay. You heal 8 of the 24.
No, I'll drag him along. Let's keep it going. We got an elk to see.
You know what? I'll say sure. I'll be kind and say it's enough to prevent you from running off. Because that was the big threat here, that you would misinterpret where your allies are. And then upon misinterpreting where your allies are, run off into the wilderness. But sure, I'll be kind. You managed to lock the fuck in. Grim. One more go. One more survival check. You have the feeling this DC is actually crazy. Like you think this one's gonna be hard. Because it's the force is
before you roll
actively
this deck,
fighting you at every point.
Before you roll this X, can I give him my bonus from a food X? I mean Rise.
You just hand me a fucking hot pocket.
Hey guys, luckily I got this burrito. You know what? You're still tripping balls and did get a nat 1. Roll a D100.
I can't believe I just fireball him in the face. Wow.
Don't get a
end of
67
game.
again. Don't get a 67 again, and that won't happen. Anyway. Yeah, you succeed. You give him a hot pocket. Grim, you're granted a hot pocket.
I would think it's more of it's like one of those. I mean, you know those cinnamon balls, but this is more of spice to keep yourself.
Where did you get the material for this? Never mind. Okay. She takes it in her bloodied palm.
Blood and cinnamon.
And what this does is if I can go back, this
Give me a number, bro.
Oh, I never never mind, Rex. Apparently, it says trail mix.
Oh, okay, wonderful. You're given trail mix.
Spicy trail mix.
You know what? Because we got it wrong, and I think it's funny. The D100, you're tripping balls. You do actually just give him the hot pocket after all. Like here you go, and Grim, who is in fact a woman, not a man. You're given a hot pocket.
Got it. Tastes like iron.
Very, yeah.
What am I adding?
I don't
and
think...
you get something for...
What is it?
For your skill checks. I think it's a... It was here a minute ago. Was it not here? I think it's if I'm remembering correctly, I think it's like a D8 or something.
Okay.
Fucking sure, man.
Sure.
Sure, man.
If I'm remembering correctly, that is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna question it this time. I'm just gonna say fuck it, man. Sure.
Good guy. Natural 1.
Okay. You're looking around. Also, I hate to be this guy. Technically, the D4 and the D8 stack because they're different types of bonuses. When in doubt of if something works, rather than dealing with the fuck off chart that I found last time we did this system, I'm just using 3.5 rules. And they both say they give you an armor bonus. Even if the rules of the game say, yeah, sure, they stack. No, they're both armor bonuses. But if one gives you a shield bonus, one gives you an armor bonus, and one gives you a magic bonus, those 3 will stack, even if the game says it doesn't. I'm getting that out of the way now. I'm using what actually works as logic. You can't wear 2 plates of armor, etc., etc. So technically, because of that, I don't think they would stack in raw rules as written, but technically they would here. So it doesn't matter with a nat 1, unfortunately. So this is the thing.
Yeah.
I need to roll D100 and to determine how bad this failure is. If it's not that bad, you can try again. But if you fail 3 times, it's automatically the worst it can possibly be, even if it's not a crit failure. So keep that in mind.
Okay.
Yeah, go on and roll D100 to determine how bad this one in particular. Remember, lower is more severe, higher is okay.
28.
So you guys will see the force is just continuing to fight against you at this point. And let me quickly look at this one book. I need to see how this jutsu works. It casts an evil, fucked up jutsu on you. As one of the trees will fire out a spear of wood into the group at large. While I'm finding the jutsu, could you please roll me a 1d8 to determine who it hits, if anyone? If it's an 8, it misses all of you, though.
Gotcha. 4.
Okay, so 4 on Z list is Ben. Ben. That's for me to check. Where is the Senju clan? There it is. Excuse me. Okay. Ben. What is your AC? Does a 17 hit you?
It does not.
Okay, you're fine then. Oh wait, range, within range. Blah, blah, blah. Never mind. This one is a strength save. That's my bad. Go on and roll strength save. Yeah, they don't have to roll to hit apparently. No, they do. Wait. Okay. Blah blah blah. Creature you can see on hit. Yeah. Okay. No, you're good. You don't have to do anything. You nimbly managed to avoid as a giant sprig of wood fires out of the tree, almost striking you dangerously. However, you manage to dodge out of the way, blocking it with your sword. Grim, you may try again.
Dokily, dokily. Hard, 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 hard. $21.
21. Okay. You make substantial progress towards finding the way out, but it seems as though the woods have other plans. But you lower the DC for the final check, but do not find your way out yet. So this is the final check. If you fail, you get if you fail the lower DC, you have the worst case scenario, but then get free. And if you succeed, you get free with only minor inconveniences.
Okay. Xia. Kazing. 19. Oh, 34.
Right.
Jesus.
34. Yeah, you're fine. In fact, you're only minorly inconvenienced as another sprig of wood is fired at. Go on and roll a d10. If it's an 8 through 10, it misses completely.
9.
It misses the party completely. As you now have found your way out of the forest and into the lair of the elk. And that's perfect timing to end the session. So that's what we'll end for this time.
All right.
Goodbye, chat. I'll miss you.
My
Bye.
back. My back, chat. My
Bye-bye.
back.